Hi friends, in the last video I shared with you how a lot of us are going through difficult emotions like sadness, grief, anxiety and fear because of whatever is happening around us. Today I would like to really share with you on what can we actually do, what are the few things that I do to help myself to deal with these emotions, because we also know that suppressing these difficult emotions is not going to help. So it is very important to really acknowledge, accept that these emotions will happen, that they come up, and we will deal with it. So the first technique is a very simple humming practice. Humming actually has been proven to soothe your nerves, and it is also proven to improve the nitric oxide flow in your nose and your sinuses, which can kill some of the harmful virus and bacteria. Even if you do about 5 to 7 minutes of humming, then it can really calm down your nerves. The humming practice can be very simple. So if at any time you are feeling, say, anxiety or palpitations in your heart, or you are having a constant thought of fear, all you need to do is close your eyes like I'm doing right now and try to place your hand on wherever you are feeling that heavy emotion. It could be heart, throat or stomach. And then all you need to do is breathe in and make a humming sound as you breathe out. Remember, this is not a pranayam practice, so you don't need to really make it very long or extend your breath for too long. You just have to do it at your normal rhythm of your breathing. But doing about 20 to 25 rounds of humming is definitely going to help you to overcome or to process some of these difficult emotions. The second method is tapping. In this method, what you can do is, some of you who have learned EFT can do the entire process, but I will teach you a very short method of tapping which you can do. So let us assume that you have a negative thought that what if something happens to my family? And with that thought you are having a fear in your heart. Now it is very important to recognize where in your body you are holding this emotion of, say, fear or anxiety, and assume that it is in your heart. Then you need to just tap this karate chop point, and all you need to do is say, even though I have this fear, and even though I have this extreme anxiety that something will happen to my family, I choose to deeply and completely honor my feelings and let this all go. So you can repeat this sentence 3 times, and it is important that you keep speaking, repeating whatever thoughts are coming to your mind while tapping this point. Say, if I'm feeling anxiety in my chest and I'm having a thought that what if something happens to my family, here's what I will do. Even though I have this anxiety that I'm feeling in my chest and I have this thought that something will happen to my family, I choose to deeply and completely honor my feelings and let this all go. Even though I have this heaviness in my chest and this anxiety that something will happen to my family, I choose to deeply and completely honor my feelings and let it all go. Even though I have this anxiety and it is causing me a lot of heaviness in my heart, I still choose to deeply and completely honor my feelings and let it go. And then I'm going to place my hand wherever I'm having those heavy feelings, breathe into it from my nose and blow out from my mouth 7 times. And as I blow out, I'm going to feel, visualize and experience that I'm releasing all that negative fear, anxiety or whatever emotion I'm dealing with. This is a wonderful technique. You can keep doing this. You can repeat this for all the emotions, negative thoughts that come up during these difficult times. And the third method is even more simple, where all you need to do is, at any moment of time, if you're feeling any excessive negative emotion like, say, fear, all you need to do is close your eyes and recognize where in your body is that happening. It may be stomach, it may be shoulders, it may be throat. And just place your hand there, breathe into it deeply and keep blowing out. So imagine that you're blowing out all that negative energy of that particular emotion, because we know that emotions are energies and we store them in our body. And the last but not the least is, what I personally do is, I find chanting also very, very soothing and very effective. So Pick any deity, any god, or any chant that really resonates with you. It could even be a poetry which has some positive emotions. And whenever you feel these negative emotions surfacing, all you need to do is sit down in a quiet place and just chant for about 5 to 7 minutes. Once you keep chanting that, the energy of that verse, that positive words, are going to start resonating, and it will change how you feel. So I personally believe that chanting, breathing, tapping, as well as humming, all these 4 methods can really help you in these trying times. So use whatever works for you. Try them all, use whatever works for you. And if there are other methods also that you know of that you can share, please feel free to share this in this group. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.